Lynette here. So it does not seem like 2 minutes ago that I was doing my empties. January always feels like one of the longest months. But for some reason, it just kind of feels like yesterday that I was doing my empties. So I'm obviously keeping really busy. I'm working from home at the moment, and that is a blessing, but it's also a wee bit of a curse, because you're just not seeing anybody, you're not leaving the house, and that kind of motivation to get up and go out, and in days where I've maybe not got any meetings in the diary, to get dressed. So I am trying to make sure I get up and get dressed and kind of get into a good routine. And I've set aside some space in this room. So in front of me there's a desk and my work set up, my monitor, my keyboard, printer and everything. I never use printer, that's Brandon's, but it's handy just to have it there in case I need it. But that social interaction, I don't know how everybody else is feeling. Even if you're kind of not working from home, if you're furloughed or if you've lost your job, it must be bloody hell. At least kind of get up and I've got something to do. Because at the moment there's not a lot that we can do. I am thinking about taking up, kind of maybe trying to learn how to, because my friend Jo sent me a scarf. It's absolutely beautiful. It's crocheted and it's absolutely stunning, and I just love the fact that she spent the time to make it for me. But I kind of thought I'd love to be able to do something like that, or learn to knit, or learn a new skill online. So the only thing I've kind of done that's really been kind of not even so much productive, but is that I've really got into reading, and I've set up a Goodreads profile and challenges and things. And kind of we chat about books. So there's a few of us that chat about books. So there's Nikki Pearson and The Wacky World of Lottie. No, it's not, it's Planet Lottie now, the lovely Lottie. And Angela, who is Beauty Novice. And sometimes, so Nikki sent me a book that was on my list. She saw it was on my list, so she sent it to me, and Angela had 2 copies of a book and she sent me one. So I've read that. I've not done online reviews. I did that last year because I did my challenge, but I haven't done it this year. I suppose I could do a roundup of what I've read, because I've been updating it on my Goodreads. I could do it that way, I suppose. But I've been really interested, taking, like, what I would do in the library is go to the shelves and just pick, like, potluck. So in my local library they would have a shelf that was all the kind of new books, or it'd be a theme. So I would just kind of pick a couple of books that I liked the front cover of. So on the online library you can kind of do the same. However, it also suggests, if you like this book, you might like this book. So I've been doing it that way. So I'm currently reading the Beekeeper of Aleppo, which is it's one of these books that if you haven't read it, it really makes you realise, when you see these, you can get a wee bit complacent, I think, and you can see these people getting on boats, and migrants and things, and you can believe what they say in the press, but it actually tells it from their perspective and why they're fleeing their country that they love, the country that they've lived in their whole life, the country that they know nothing else of. So it's really well written. It reminds me a bit like, is it Khalid Hosseini, the kite runner in A Thousand Splendid Suns? It reminds me of those books, and although it's a story, I kind of think it tells it from the perspective of the person who's coming to Britain. And I'm only kind of like a couple of 100 pages in, but he's going back to how their journey was and what their life became and how dangerous it actually was for them. So even books that are fictional you can learn things from. So I've really enjoyed doing that. So if you've got any hobbies that you think, I am not too crafty by the way, but if you've got any hobbies that you're doing or that you think, Lynette, you might like this, one of the local ladies has set up online sewing classes, which would be fantastic, but I turned down the offer from my sister to have her sewing machine, so I don't have a sewing machine, so that wasn't very good. But just something similar that I can do at home without too much equipment, or without putting out too much outlay, because I am notorious for starting things, buying lots of stuff and then giving up. So I want this to be something that's relatively affordable if I'm rubbish at it, or if I decide to give up. So anyway, I'm spraffing on. I hope you're well. So yeah, any hobbies, let me know in the comments. So I'm going to go into the empties. and there's quite a lot this month. So I'll just pull them out one by one, tell you a little bit about them. So this is the Lucura Paradise Power Cream Body Cream. I think it's supposed to smell, and it certainly looks like the Bum Bum cream type thing. I did have 2 different ones of these. I couldn't get them in my Aldi, and Bryony sent me them a while back. She went away and bought them for me, so I reimbursed her for them, and then I think she sent me some in a friend's mail. So yeah, I finally got round to finishing. This is the second one that I've had of this, but it's really nice. Quite a thick powder. So yeah, if you ever see that coming up again, it is a nice body cream. Oh, now this is a product that actually was in a gift set that Steve had for years. It's NGT by Nugget for Men, but it was an intensive muscle soak. So I went to put it in my bath, and it was actually like salts. So I was really surprised. I was expecting a liquid, and out came these salts. So yeah, that was good. I must say I used it all up. I do get quite a lot of sore muscles, but no, this was nice. It was very... It had that scent that you would associate with men's products, you know, that kind of Lynx aftershave type smell to it. But it was relaxing. I do like a Redox muscle bath. It reminded me of that. So again, along the same lines, the Westlab Epsom salts, reviving Epsom salts, and this was 350 grams, so it's 100% natural salts, nothing added, so it helps relax aching muscles. And I do pick this up, I do pick these up now and again, because you can actually put a foot bath, so you put some in, and you can soak your feet. You do the same with your hands as well, but I put the whole thing in the bath, so I think that's probably about right. Dissolves in a warm bath, relax and soak for 20 minutes. So yeah, for general health and well-being, add half a cup to a cup, which is 100 to 250 grams. To help relax tired and aching muscles, 2 to 4 cups, 500 to 1 kilo. So this was 350, so I just poured the whole thing in. Yeah, you can see I've had a lot of baths this month. I think it's just because I've been feeling really, really sore. So the Redox, a Feel Blissful Luxurious Bath Cream with calendula and rose. Just a nice wee bubbles in the bath. So it's like, it says a rosy garden in midsummer. So yeah, these are cheap and cheerful, the Redox ones. And I do kind of like a wee bubble bath every now and again. Oh, I hate cleaning it. Now, if you know me, you know that I love Original Source shower gel, and this is the water infusion ones, which are my favourite. So pineapple and lemon zest, and it's got vitamin and antioxidant blend, and it's 100% natural fragrance. It smells gorgeous, by the way. And the water infusion ones, to me, kind of feel better than the regular ones. I don't know what it is. Oh, what I have here, so herbal essence, white strawberry and sweet mint clean shampoo, 90% natural, no parabens, silicones, colorants or paraffin. There you go, 400 mils, but it did still make my head itch, so Brandon and Stephen finished that for me. I'll do another video to tell you about all the products that I've discovered and what's helping with my itchy scalp. Now, the Lucura Silky and Smooth Coconut Conditioner. You go, it's cheap as chips. It's cruelty free as well, and it is nourishing for all hair types. It's got coconut extract and pro vitamin B5. Now, I've been using the Faith in Nature and the shampoo bars, so there was some of this left because I just said to Stephen while he was here, just use it. So I thought I had nothing better to do than finish it. However, I think it really did make my head itch. So I'm not sure what ingredients were in it that I didn't like, but there's definitely something in it that disagreed with me. So yeah, so I'll do a video. There's the itchy M's, and then there's other products that can make your scalp itch as well. So I've been trying to avoid products with that in them, and it's really helping. But if I do use something, it automatically makes my head itch. It's horrible. So this is the Imperial Leather Cotton Clouds and White Cashmere moisturising shower gel. This didn't actually fit in my shower caddy. Well, it could fit at the top, but it was just a bit too big. So I decanted it into a pump bottle. So it's 500 mils, but I wasn't really blown away by it. So I just let Steve finish it because I found it quite boring. So he got the boring stuff. Oh, I was gutted when I finished this. Elemis Balancing Lavender Toner. The Elemis toners are so gentle on your skin. You can use it on a cotton bud, but what I tend to do is once I've cleansed my skin, I just spritz it on my face. And then I add my hyaluronic acid. So yeah, you can actually use it, you know, if you're feeling a bit hot and a bit like sweaty or whatever, you can actually just keep it in the fridge in the summer and spritz it on your face. It's not harsh, it's not like that Ren toner that, you know, I'm not a massive fan of. So this next one was Corsidol Daily Mouthwash, alcohol free, cool mint. I really like the Corsidol brand, but I need a crown replacing. One of my nerves or roots or something is snapped, but obviously I wasn't able to get it done during the pandemic, so I'm really extra cautious. Make sure I use my mouthwash. Oh, now this is one that Stephen helped me finish. So it's Molten Brown and it's Coastal Cypress and Sea Fennel Bath and Shower Gel. Now I'd offered another one to Brampton. I was just trying to be nice, but Stephen said, oh mum, can I use your Molten Brown? I said, of course, this one's gorgeous, I think you'll like the smell. And Brandon said to Stephen, he was like, oh, she keeps trying to get away, she keeps trying to give those away, they must be crap. I was like, this stuff's amazing. I'm actually only offering it to you as a treat because I'm trying to be kind. So Stephen was over the moon, he was using that while he was here. I won't let Steve use it because he does not appreciate a good shower gel. Neither does Brandon, apparently. Oh yeah, I finished this. I love the packaging from Show. It's the leave-in conditioner. It's a really fine conditioner. It was kind of like an orangey colour. It was really, really fine. It didn't weigh your hair down at all. But yeah, I do love the packaging. I would not pay the price, so it was a nice leave-in conditioner, and if it comes up on Latest in Beauty I would pick them up again, but I certainly wouldn't pay the price. I think it's owned by is it Tamara Eccleston? It's one of the Eccleston girls, I am sure. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. And my Boots Curly Hair Mousse, Time to Define. This and the other one that I use are my favourites. I've been using a product recently for curly hair, and I've gone back to my mousse because I find if I don't get it in when my hair is really wet, it leaves my hair feeling a wee bit slimy and horrible. So I might do a video showing you that. Might be my faves and fails. So Bare Minerals Skin Longevity Vital Power Infusion Serum. It's supposed to be a kind of wonder serum, but kind of got a few uses out of this, but I can't say, I've not found any serums that have blown me away, to be honest with you. And this is a Corey's Foaming Cream Cleanser, Greek yogurt. So it was kind of nice, but it kind of, it says Greek yogurt, but it did really remind me of a yogurt. It wasn't, you know, there was no kind of strong smell or anything about it. I don't know that I would repurchase it. It was nice, but I don't know that I would repurchase it, to be honest with you. Oh, and my favourite eyebrows that I cannot find for the life of me, from Primark. Is this a Primark one? Sure, it's a Primark one. Yeah, it is Primark. So it's got the little brush at the end. And it would have the eyebrows there. So yep, finished that. I picked up some more in Primark, but it's a pencil rather than the mechanical brows. But it's got a sharpener on the end, so it's quite good, but I probably need sharpened every time you use it. But I do like the fact it's got a sharpener on the end. Oh, this is the, I think Marie Charmed Wench, I sent her some of these. It's the OK Cleansing clay beads, chalk, and I think she was not a massive fan of them, and neither was I. They're little beads, and you have to squash them. So I found that initially I run them underwater because I didn't read the ingredients, I didn't read the instructions, and I thought nothing's happening. It's just kind of like a really hard ball. The white ones, so they came like, was it white, pink, lilac, but I found the white ones impossible to crush. And what I found is I get a lot of pain in my hands, and sometimes my hands are really swollen and don't work very well. So trying to crush these beads and then get the consistency right to then just kind of daub it on my face, it just, I don't know, I kind of felt like it might be helping to get, you know, to clear up any oily patches, but I wouldn't say I would use it as a cleanser per se, because it was just bizarre. So what I ended up doing was just sitting one night when I was bored and crushing the beads. So it was just powder, so you know, it saved me crushing them individually. I think I've got another packet of them, but I wouldn't purchase again. Definitely not a fan. Something different though, and I like trying different things. So Steve picked me these up. I've not been buying these for ages, but he picked me them up from Aldi. They're cruelty free, they've got no alcohol. It was 25 Lacura face wipes. They were nice. So what I did is I would just use them to take my makeup off and then cleanse, or days where I was exhausted and I couldn't be bothered cleansing and going through that malarkey, I would just take my makeup off with that. So yep, they were nice. Now I am currently using this. It's the Earth Kind shampoo bar, citrus leaf. So it's vegan, it's got natural oils in it, sulfate free and soap free, natural and sustainable ingredients, ethically sourced and plastic free. So that's a shampoo bar. I picked that up from Latest in Beauty. So you need to actually take it out and run it under the water for a bit to activate it, it says, but since I've kind of been using it, I just dunk it in the water under the shower and then use it. It's nice, but it's not as good as my other ones that I was raving about before. I've done a video on them, and I'll need to pop that up soon. So this is a Ren Ready Steady Glow Daily AHA Tonic, and oh, do you know what? Ren is a fantastic brand, but this just like, oh, I feel like it is like the toners of the past. It's probably a really good one, and it probably has ingredients in it that are really good for your skin. But yeah, I just felt like it kind of nipped a bit. But I do have another one, so I will use it. It's not bad, it's just that it's not as gentle as I'm used to. That's maybe because it's a glow tonic. What have I got here? Oh, The Ordinary hyaluronic acid 2.5 and B5. I love this stuff. I've done a video on it, so you can see that. I've actually got another one. This was from my Asda advent calendar, Rose and Oud body lotion. Now I got a tip from my pal Lisa, subscription box addict. She just used those ones as hand cream, so I was using it as hand cream. Okay, I got too much body for it. So this is code A Precision Liquid Eyeliner. It's a nice eyeliner. It had a nice tip to it, however it kept drying out, so I thought I'm going to pop it in my empties. That's it done. I'm getting there. This is my Dr. Botanical Turmeric Superfood Restoring Night Moisturiser. There we go. It was nice. It was bright yellow as well, but it didn't transfer onto the skin. But I don't think from memory it was that particularly. It says it was super, you know, super hydrating. But I didn't feel my skin was too hydrated. I did do a video on that at the time when I remembered what my true thoughts were on it. The good old Vaseline Healthy Hands Stronger Nails with Keratin Hand Cream. I keep that by the side of my bed and remember and put it on. I had a problem, I don't know if I said, but the skin had come away in between my fingers. So in between hand cream and Suricreme, it eventually healed. So this was Skin Iceland, Solutions for Stressed Skin, Glacial Facial Wash. This was lovely. It had a kind of cooling effect to it, but not like the tea tree and mint shower gel, but it did feel nice and cool and it was nice and refreshing. Oh, this is my Ico Black Magic eyeliner, right? One of the best black eyeliners I have ever tried in a pen. However, I'm going to show you what's happened. When I put it back in the lid, it catches. So it got to the point where I was just trying to like use this little nib here to do the line and not get the edgy bits. So I just thought, you know, while it's still got loads left in it, because of the design of the lid, it just ruined the brush. Probably the way I put it in. I'm quite hatchy. But yeah, it had to go, which is a shame because it's brilliant. And it's one of the best felt eyeliners I've ever had, especially in terms of not drying out. And I finished another nail polish. It's Coconut Infusion. And there we go. I've added quite a few to my collection. But yeah. I'm not wearing nail polish as much. It's funny giving up doing the nail panning project, how I just kind of put the, you know, the nail protector on it to kind of try and strengthen them at the moment. And I'll put polish on occasionally, but it is only occasionally. And I finished. Look at the state of this packaging. The Rainbow Fun from Lush. And it's shower gel. Now, each bit smelt different. There was I've done a video. I will pop it up. It's one of my favourite products from Lush, but it doesn't soap up in the way that you would think of traditional kind of shower gel. But it's Rainbow Fun, and I really did feel like you could. It made my showers a bit more interesting. What bit am I going to pick today? And last but not least, the two Ethique shampoo and conditioners, mini Pinkalicious and The Guardian. These have totally transformed my opinion on shampoo bars. I tried one from Latest in Beauty a couple of years ago. It's back on, the lavender one. It was horrible. It just made my hair feel awful. Yeah, it felt squeaky clean, but it just felt awful. But the conditioner, The Guardian, is actually better than any conditioner I have ever tried. I don't need to put anything on after it. I can get the brush straight through my hair. I don't need to put any leave-on conditioners. So yeah, I definitely will be purchasing these two again. And I also have, is it a facial bar in a drawer somewhere that I will need to use up and try. So that is my empties. I hope you've enjoyed it. One of my friends popped their empties on and somebody bizarrely came on and said, I think it might have been Lottie, and somebody came on and said, who wants to see your trash? And I was like, everybody. You know, I love empties videos, but they had clearly never seen them before, and they were like, you know, why are you showing everybody your trash? I was like, well, because we want to see what you've used, we want to know your opinions on it. So anyway, I'm blethering on. I hope you're well. Kind of say hello in the comments, and yeah, I'll catch up with you soon. Bye guys.